Oh shit! Here we go again.
I'm not saying free Kelly, free R. Kelly. What I'm saying is free Robert.
Stop it. Get some help.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Emotional damage.
What's good? We are back again with another episode of Make It Make Sense. Of course, I'm your host, the one and only Monray Hudson. Don't play with me. And of course, I am joined by a colorful crew of collective people. First and foremost, I have to my immediate right, the founder of Overall 99 Media, aka David Stern, was right. That's his name.
100% David Stern was right. We wouldn't be having any problems if David Stern was in the league. Adam Silver, get on your job. And it's your boy, Life is Amazing, looking cute, looking clean, looking sexy, and we are here.
AKA
on another day.
And then of course,
make it make sense.
Since we got savages, we can only go to the savage himself from the underbelly of Twitter, aka the dark web itself. It is, of course, Mr. Anger Kings, the Afro Commie 765, aka the purveyor of perversion.
Oh, let's go! You already know, your local neighborhood scumbag. Here to give the folks their daily dose of dirtbag, same gimmick, different day. I guess we're going to talk about a basketball player breaking bad. Let's go. This nigga's ruthless from what I've been seeing on Twitter.
Tori, you look very unkempt today. You living up to the name even more today. I don't know.
It's Saturday, bro.
We got to continue. We do have the man of many names, aka he's hustling backwards. It is Unico Williams. What it do?
Oh man, what's good, everybody? Man, honestly, I want to say Tori sounded like he's been to broadcasting school today. So I guess we're going to talk about an NBA player breaking bad. So I'm here for it. Let's go. Look at my boy get professional scumbaggery.
Speaking of scumbaggery, we have the villain of the Blurred Cartel himself stopping through by surprise. It is aka Cyclops over Wolverine, the amazing Spider Cam. What it do, man?
Appreciate it. What's up with y'all? I'm here.
What it do? What it do? No,
I'm saying, put your mom in the figure four layla, all that.
Not already.
Hey, Monte, real quick. I ain't got nothing to say. Just put the spotlight on me. I need to do this for Ja Morant real quick before we start.
Oh, geez.
Just put the spotlight on me. I don't have something to say, boy.
Wow. This is what we're doing today. I see people can't read this.
What? I'm sorry. What FBI from Believer?
Do it to Jesus. We need a Jesus hat.
Hater Cam, you know, he
we got the Jesus hat on today.
But
I mean,
this make sense, and we got one good topic along with a bunch of random stuff that I'm putting up there. You know, torture these guys again like I did last week. But it is Ja Morant. If you have not paid attention, Ja Morant supposedly, you know, we'll get to that later. But it started off, he has been suspended today for at least 2 games. That's keyword at least, for a bunch of different actions, but the main one being on Instagram. He decided to flash a little piece of something. And, if you know, Ja Morant is pretty much a bona fide star, or superstar status player in the NBA, and you can't do that. Along with a couple of other things, it's really started from the entire Shannon Sharp incident that happened about a few weeks ago. And from there, it's just been like a downfall ever since of stuff he's been doing, whether it's been keeping the wrong crowd around him and everything. And as of now, it's gotten to the point where it's costing him money and some status and stuff because he's been suspended until further notice, at least 2 games. And as of now, he's deactivated his Twitter, his Instagram. He did flash a little piece on Instagram Live. If you go look him up, it is gone. Like, the Instagram is gone, the Twitter is gone. And, he did come out with a statement today as well. The statement simply says, I take full responsibility for my actions last night, flashing and stuff or whatever. It says, I'm sorry to my family, teammates, coaches, fans, partners, the city of Memphis, and the entire Grizzly organization for letting them down. I'm going to take some time away to get help and work on learning better methods of dealing with my stress, my overall well-being. Relatively nice statement, it's a statement that you expect to pay or whatever. So that's really it. But this comes down to other things like the crowd you're keeping around you, aka keeping the hood around you, your upbringing, the different stuff like that. There's been different discussions all around this, and just fame doesn't necessarily change a person, or sometimes you don't make the right changes or might things, and just they're people too. It's a lot going on with this, but we'll start out because we have feelings. And then we have people that don't care about feelings. So the amazing Spider Cam, you are the villain, of course, and you don't care about feelings.
Damn.
Please let us know what you think about our boy Ja Morant, the entire situation. Oh my God.
Like AJ Brown said, he trying to be Larry Hoover out here. So I mean,
that's wild.
So he's wilding. Let him be great. I mean, you know, he John Wick out in these streets.
No.
Hey, when you got your boys up in the blicky on the opposing team after, did they win or lose that game? That's what I wanted to know.
They on a streak of losing right about now.
He gonna lose, but it ain't gonna be just that game. Like you gotta realize this man signed, I believe, $193 million extension last year.
Please say 200 million.
Yeah, we'll just say $200 million contract last year, and you come this year, you doing this, boy?
For me, give me 200 million.
I said in the chat, he want to be John Wall so bad.
Oh my gosh,
you want to be John Wall so bad.
Like, that's not what we do. It's not what we do. We can't be villains out here. Mr. David Stern was right. Can you explain yourself?
Listen, David Stern wouldn't have none of this. It'll be a 40-game suspension for the rest of the season if he came on.
Oh shit! It's about to get real. Building.
And I'm gonna be. Let me be serious for a minute. Most people want to get out of the situation they in when they really in it, outside the people that wasn't in it. But he was in a dangerous area, but he was in a nice part, and he had a little nice home that T. Morant made because T. Morant played basketball overseas, so he wasn't broke. So he had a nice home, a nice thing. He got trained all the way. But once you get money, you try to prove something to people. The first year, he didn't even do none of this. And then somebody said something on Twitter, and he started talking crazy and talking about gunplay and all this stuff. Who are you trying to prove something to?
The internet.
Sir, you won in life. You are literally in the top 0.1%. Most people don't ever touch $100 million. You got it guaranteed to you. Who are you trying to prove it to? You trying to prove it to dude up the road? Like, oh yeah, you ain't tough. I don't have to be tough. I can pay people to be tough. What are we doing? I can pay a bunch of tough people. I have a salary. I can pay 10 tough people $1 million and they'll protect me for 10 years. They'll protect me for 10 years. Why do I have to be tough? Why do I have to carry the gun around?
Ain't tough no more.
Why do I have to carry the gun around? Who am I? Like, who are you trying? You're not even trying to prove something to the homies back home. You're trying to prove it to random strangers just to be like, oh, look at me. Look, I got this gun on me at 5 a.m. in the morning with a game coming up. And I'm here at 5 a.m. in a strip club, and I'm the only dude with my shirt off, and I've got a gun in my hand taking IG videos.
We all know that nigga.
Help.
And he's never tough. The dude taking IG videos with the gun is never tough. That's self-snitching on people that actually do crimes.
Are you saying he's making us actual law-breaking citizens look bad by out here just being reckless with it?
Yes.
And I get the Second Amendment. He can have the gun. My whole thing is,
I'm all for the Second Amendment.
Why are you showcasing your gun and you have $100 million? Like, I don't need to showcase. I don't have to prove something to no one. Like, why are we doing this? What for? What?
Yo, he did have a little pew pew on him. You know what I mean? So, I mean.
Hey, everyone should keep the blammy pack every now and then. As long as it's legal. A legal blammy pack.
Once you hit a certain status of quote unquote fame or anything, what you do in public or just out there for people to see always matters. Really, what you do matters, but what you do for the world to see always matters. And just come on, man.
Tongue out when they have a gun in their hand.
Right, you can't do that kind of stuff. Come on, bro. But
that's how you got a zesty gun pick. That's wild.
No shirt on. It's like he got oil on.
You tell me this
rapper, this wouldn't be that bad.
This nigga threw some tahini on his fucking Draco pick. That's what you're telling me?
That's what I'm saying, man. Oiled up in the strip club with a gun in his hand with his tongue out, bro.
Oiled up in the strip club is wild if you're not a lady.
Like, if he was a rapper, it wouldn't be that bad. But like, and that's
I was still funny. I'll be thinking you on.
You need a zesty gun pick here and there for the. You know what I mean?
Just so niggas know you still bout it. He doesn't want people to think that the money changed him. I get it.
That's a problem he should have, at least in the right ways. Like,
the problem is y'all pissing Mr. Hicks off with this shit.
To answer your question, James, Ja Morant is 23. He's 23 years old. He's young.
Bruh, okay, hold on. That brings what the fuck do y'all expect from a 23-year-old with $200 million in the year 2023? That changes everything, I feel.
What I expect from all the other 23-year-olds in the NBA?
Time out.
For the money to straighten you out, no, but like you should understand that with that comes certain responsibility.
Nigga, you give me $200 million, I am riding down the block in a Chinese nuclear tank like 2 weeks ago.
You won't have that 200 mil for very long. I can guarantee you that. Not when you represent certain brands like NFL, NBA, any of the major sports brands. You ain't gonna last too long because they got ways of removing that contract.
Listen, my problem is if I knew that he was actively doing this his whole life, it wouldn't even be a lesser problem like the hood and it's generational curses. I've been on that all week. It's just another generational curse. You not from that though.
No, he Carlton.
Well, we are joined.
That's wild.
We are joined by Mr. Hicks.
Sure, it's a fake. I'm telling you, it's a fraudulent act. That's the problem. It's not like he was raised in that. That's what I think.
Yeah, let everybody get their rocks off. Mr. Hicks decided to join us, and he's been waiting for this chance to talk about that. Mr. Hicks, American rapper, speak your piece, please.
Let's see, Tori.
I've been waiting for this shit. Let's go.
No, I understand. You know, a young 23-year-old. You know, Aaron Hernandez got that money and decided he wanted to start killing people. So that's completely understandable. The thing is, you can't. He been in the NBA what 2-3 years?
I think it's been about 2-3 years.
2016.
Oh.
2016, right?
Not that long, Joe.
Damn, that's like 7. That's like 7.
You can't get
anyway. 5 or 4, yeah. 5 or 4.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I say, yeah, he came in with Zion, didn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I was trying to think.
2019.
2019. He been in the game for 4 years. Ain't nothing about his life before he got into NBA gangster.
Oh.
He grew up, you know, really white collar, nice family, went to school, went to college, and NBA, and he is portraying, like Zale said, a fraudulent lifestyle.
I think y'all got a point. This nigga's name is Ja.
It's Ja.
Your parents named you God, bruh.
That's
Ja
not his
Morant.
first name. No, that's his middle name. His real name is Demetrius, nigga.
Whoa.
Oh, Joe.
Demetrius can't even purchase the
Joe,
gun.
No. Not Demetrius with a D.
No, I heard Demetrius.
Wait a minute. His first name is Clarence. Let's make sure. Let's make sure it's right.
Okay.
It's Clarence.
Clarence Demetrius Ja Morant is this nigga's name. Take his gun immediately.
I'm please, everybody, can we back off and let's let Mr. Hicks say this because
let him get his rock off. Matter of fact, hold up.
He's been praying a long time, so
please, you have the floor.
It really disappoints me. Ja Morant came in, one of the great point guards, one of the greatest point guards we have in the game right now. He has regressed ever since then. I mean, what are we looking at? I mean, you a thug all of a sudden. You pointing, your lasers at Pacers staff. You got goons coming to Foot Locker to, represent your mama. You throwing guns, in Instagram Live. Like that's really something in 2023. I don't want to cuss, but are we allowed to cuss?
I mean, I don't care at this point.
Ja Morant, a whole fake nigga. He a whole bitch. Let's go ahead.
Let's go. Let's go. That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
Wait a minute.
I ain't go that far.
I'm tired of these niggas.
Let's fucking go.
That are leading our youth down the wrong place. I don't fully understand why they leading our youth down there. We don't need more niggas, with guns trying to be out there showing guns at school. We need, let me calm down. We need more people out here showing that, you don't have to be a thug or be a gangster or be hood to make it. You can make it without doing that. You can make it with your talents. If you got a piece, keep your piece. You don't need to bring your piece out. That's his time.
Parlay.
I mean, and like the thing is, if you grew up that way, that's fine. A lot of niggas grew up that way in the, in the NBA don't have to show that they got a gun in a strip club. Who you gonna shoot? One of the strippers? What sense that make? You got a gun in a strip club trying to show it out. For who? Like your talent on the NBA, circuit got you there. What's the point in showing that? What are you doing to the other young men who one of them is staying right over there who looks up to Ja Morant? I'll be damned if I have a Ja Morant poster in my house again. Fuck him. Fuck what he stand for. Fuck the Grizzlies.
Let's go. Fuck those
Ja
Bears.
Morant fathead. That's crazy.
I'm done with that.
Let's go.
My turn. Can I share a screen real quick?
Fuck that nigga.
Yes.
I got it up. I got it up, my turn. I got the screen up. I got the screen up.
Gerald. Fuck that nigga.
This is his high school.
Well, damn.
Redwood.
That's a very nice high school, by the way. I just want y'all to understand. This is
who in that picture goes to high school.
Well, I'm just talking about this is where you're from.
Scooby Doo.
I'm just saying this is the school. I just want y'all to know he went. Clarence had a real nice life.
Y'all.
And did Clarence's parents have a real good marriage?
They had a real good marriage.
Listen,
I figured that's what I did.
listen, all the people going down on Ja Wick right now. Did he mess up your parlay? What happened? You lost money on FanDuel. What's going on? Why all the craziness on Ja?
Unico Williams. No. We have the scumbag. Scumbag, you are allowed to speak at this point.
After that passionate statement by Gerald, I gotta side with him. Fuck that nigga. Nigga out here false claiming the hood. Nigga, I bet you ain't never been shot that shit if it wasn't at a goddamn firing range.
This is not where I wanted.
What's this nigga doing?
That's these
two. Y'all niggas said this nigga's daddy played in the Euro Leagues. I know they make good money in the Euro League. Come on now. This nigga wasn't. This nigga didn't have to goddamn. This nigga wasn't getting free lunch. Let's be honest.
Wow.
I'm rooting for him. I hope he gets life together. I hope whatever he got to go through, do right. But at the same time, I call out fraudulent behavior.
I say this as a person who bought guns respectively on their 18th and 21st birthday. Was the first things that I purchased upon being an adult. Those two were guns, but legally owned and completely legal.
Shout out to Chriswood High School. They got a nice art program.
Williams.
That nigga's
let me rein it back in if y'all don't mind. Hey, how's it going, guys? Unico Williams here. So this where I'm at, bro. This is, first of all, I was so enamored with his high flying dunks. I was like, wow, I didn't know a man could jump that high. I ain't seen this stuff since like J.R. Smith back in the Denver days. And then I never saw, I enjoyed their little rivalry with the Warriors and all. That was fun to watch. But then just out of nowhere, you just a hood tough? You a street tough, bro?
No, somebody getting a phone call about what they said already. Somebody getting a phone call about what they said right there.
No, John, it's not like that, bro. It's not like that. I'm just saying opinion.
Let me reclaim some. Let me share the high school pick. That was the elementary school. Let me share the high school pick.
Get my rocks off in this.
Yeah, I just want to be fair. They just got black people there. I made it look like it was just a white school. This is the high school. I don't mean to dox nobody, but I'm just saying
we are hiring.
This is not.
I don't know if they've got savages like Ja Morant there. I don't know if you want to go to work at a school like that.
I'm not in there. That's not me. I'm not a part of this. That's them. That's them three. They want to fight this. But Unico, you can continue.
If I may, bruh, I was just like, you get on NBA 2K. And he even does those crazy dunks on there. That's like not even believable. And then I seen what he did to the Pacers. That was a crazy dunk off the right side. Come in back to the left and then dunk. I mean, I'm loving this dude's athleticism. Where does this come from? And also, I just want to say this briefly, and then go ham, everybody. I just want to say this. It's 2020. It's 2023. He's 23 years old. I thought this was the era of the kids that just play Fortnite all the time. I thought this was the era of NBA players that we have now. That's what I thought. because I see this at the local high schools right now and in the colleges. And hell, even some of the young NBA players are hopping out of practice and going straight to play Call of Duty and stuff. This dude want to play Call of Duty out there, bruh. At even first, y'all know I love Kanye. Even his first album, if he had been waving around on MySpace with a gun, like look at how rich I am and how hood. That shit's not cool. I don't even think I seen Webby do that. I don't even think I seen Boosie do that stuff. I don't think I seen Juvenile.
You seen Boosie do it?
You're tripping. You've definitely seen Boosie.
I'm gonna say Boosie did this.
I personally pull up. So since you're pulling up pictures and stuff, Zelmay, go find a video of Boosie putting up.
I was gonna say,
hey, listen, I ain't putting up no. I ain't no fed, and I can't put up pictures of guns.
There's definitely a picture circa 2000. I can put a picture hanging out the whip with the burner.
That's crazy.
I can show school web pages and how nice the school is. But
so what I'm saying is
this nigga will show you a school landing page, but not Boosie with a glamour.
I ain't defending
you wilding, bro. So at any rate, I'm just saying it's a lot of people that's still in the game rapping right now that wouldn't dare. Jay-Z talk about it. I ain't never seen a bag of dope in a video. He might talk about it all day. I ain't never seen that. So rappers don't even halfway do this unless you a Chicago drill rapper. But again, this nigga is not King Von. He is Ja Morant, Demetrius Morant. So with all that being said, man, he just signed for $200 million. He got a Powerade commercial, and then the next day, that's what you decide to do. You got a Powerade deal. You got your own Nike signature shoe, and then you got to take time away from the team to deal with your stress. Excuse me, sir. I've never seen a nigga with $200 million stress.
No, he got Kyrie.
I know. I'm just trying to know millionaire, fam. Like, what are we talking about here?
What stress do you have? I get it. I know rich people, they commit the S word. I understand.
Rich people have their own level of stress with them.
Yeah, that's
I think there's a difference from being independently wealthy and then relying on a corporation currently to get your wealth.
You're 23, and your job is to play basketball, and that's been your only job for the last 8 years of your life. So with that being said, now you actually got the bag for it. You running around in Memphis, bro. And don't try to be the man in Memphis, because Memphis can get your ass up out of there too. And you can get traded, and that could be the end of your career because they'll stop playing you. You know how the NBA do if they want to get you up out of there. Because let's take it back to a good friend, the original Ja Wick, Mr. Crittenden, who is currently in jail, who played with Gilbert Arenas. Oh, after that thing with Gilbert Arenas brought the gun to the locker room over a Domino's or card game or something. And he brought Gilbert Arenas was still good, but for whatever reason, his minutes started to decline after his little suspension. And the boy that did it, he kept on trying to be about that life, and he was working on trying to get a good contract with the Washington Wizards. And that happened. We didn't see him again until he got sentenced to like 90 years in jail. So with that being said, bruh, don't try and be tough for these cats, because after you make it to a certain amount of money, there's nothing for you to be worried about. Because like Zell made to his point, you can hire 10 tough niggas, and they don't mind being tough niggas for money.
In Gilbert Arenas' defense, his nickname was Agent Zero. So I mean, I'm just saying.
Damn,
listen, I do want
Zero is a wild name.
I do want to end it like this. I hope that this is a lesson. I hope that the behavior pattern change. I hope that his whole rest of his career is amazing. I hope he get a lot. I hope he goes on to be a Hall of Fame, a legend, win championships, all of that. But the action is not. You can lose everything quickly, and you see how quick you guys have been.
Especially when guns are involved.
This my final thought on it is that you taking away two games away from the team. What rehab are you doing? He's gonna have to come back and say, Tony Dungy, me and Tony.
That was just the start. They said at least 2 games.
Yeah, minimum 2 games.
He flashed that last night. By mid-afternoon, he was already suspended for a couple games. Like they don't take long. Like as soon as something happens. Like, oh no, we don't play this. Like,
beating up the 17-year-old boy too.
That's what I heard. I heard about. I was like, this nigga out here punching out minors too. I was wondering
he was already like that miss when it came to like some altercation with a possible 17-year-old and some minors. Like he was already under that miss, and then this happens. So like he ended up doing this when he was already under some heat. That you gotta have a better mentality.
At the James point, the reason I ain't complete up, he young, he can still just flip it around. So I'm hoping they flip it around. I hope you just go out there and hoop. I hope you stop letting Dylan Brooks influence you to talking crazy because he can't hoop.
I mean, yeah, you can be young, but you can't be stupid. Like
that's what I'm saying. But I hope he learns that. Hey, listen, I got to move smart.
I'm pretty sure Tennessee's an open carry state, so just wear it on your hip and move from there. You ain't got to
flash it on the internet.
Yeah, that's all. Well, that's all.
You don't flash it on the internet. You are representing a brand. And a brand that don't play. It ain't like you represent somebody. No, you represent a brand that do not play that. It has been many people in the league. They don't play that.
Beyond the brand throwing up gang signs, throwing all this stuff, somebody might find you, and I don't want that either. So I'm rooting for you. So that's something I'm doing. But other than that, I can't condone that behavior. But at the same time,
I can't. But anybody got any last thoughts before we go to the mess where I'm gonna torture them for like a not the last time.
I just feel like it was just a mockery for him to do that celebration. That was stupid. I mean, like I said, you taking some time away from the team, but now I'm starting to think maybe Dion was right, but then he doesn't fit that mold because he does have two parents.
That's another conversation to have.
That's a whole nother conversation. I'm just saying, we gotta make good decisions
when faking the funk goes wrong.
Yeah.
And this. Oh, I faked the funk one time and I went to prison for 2 years. So,
hey, that part.
I mean, yeah, like it don't go out the window as an excuse. Mm-hmm. Like I would say, yeah, it don't go away, but as an excuse, it's hard to use that excuse once you become a public figure. And you have access to people that's gonna try to keep you right. Like you can't tell me he ain't got nobody in that camp that's like, yo, Jai, you might need to like slow it down, bro. Like that whole altercation with the 17 or whoever. They on the investigation for that, whether you did or not. No, slow it down, young brother. Like you cannot tell me.
It's not a good look when you under investigation for that and people bringing it out, and then you just like, yo, I'm gonna go to.
You can't tell me nobody in your camp, nobody on your team.
I think this came from his new camp.
Oh,
he didn't start doing this until Andre Iguodala left the team. He didn't start doing that until Andre Iguodala left the team.
We gonna put the blame on Iguodala. That's
I'm putting the blame on. I'm blaming Dylan Brooks.
I'm blaming Andre Iguodala leaving the team.
I'm gonna blame society.
Shout out to society.
I'm blaming
being terrible for black people and generational curses for years. Let's go.
Y'all are a mess. But either way,
break the curse.
That's gonna be it for this story. And you know, we found that when we got to fill up a little bit of extra room, there's only really one way that we can fill up the room, and that's with some one gotta goes. We got to do
this again.
It's only, especially because I have.
I'm glad I brought extra weed because Monte's gonna put us through emotional.
It ain't gonna be nowhere near as long as last time. Like I said, we're not gonna. So it's not gonna be nowhere near as long as last time. But these situational entanglements, you know, I got to do it right, and you know, out of respect for all of the people that I have here. I happen to also have, you know, among people that know music, they also know wrestling. So therefore,
what the fuck are you doing here?
Oh yeah,
BS coming.
So this first time, you know, don't worry.
Bullshit.
Only one wrestling one this time. Don't worry, it's only one. Like I said, I'm not gonna torture our whole show. It's just gonna be a couple of them.
Please put Hulk Hogan in.
I need 3 of these to go though. Like,
wow. What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about?
I need 3 of them to go, please. I need 3 of them to go, please.
I'm not doing this.
I need 3 of them to go, please.
I'm not doing this.
I need 3 of them to go, please.
Not doing it.
I need 3 of them to go, please. We're doing this today. I need 3 of them to go.
Cam, go first. Cam,
shut it off.
I need 3 of them to go, please.
Why you put Hulk Hogan there?
Yeah, why isn't Hulk Hogan there?
They know he'll go.
When it comes crashing down, it hurts inside.
He was like, we can't have no easy outs.
Okay, so it's not as hard as you guys think.
Oh my goodness, I didn't place no time.
She's tripping. Get the fuck out of here. Cena Triple H, fucking, what is she?
Tori, that might be your list action on you.
Hey, what are we talking about? Because I was looking at it for a second.
They gotta go in all of their work.
Listen,
that's fucked up. I take it back. She might be right.
Whoever's running Asia's account, you know, she's normally a bot, but she got it right.
That's what I was thinking.
Cena Triple H Michaels. Not that hard.
Man, yeah,
I'm inclined to, but I'm a attitude era baby. So yeah, them three.
I share a birthday with the Undertaker, so he can't go anywhere.
Hey, a broken
Man,
clock is
John
right.
Cena's gave us a
Yesterday, so me.
no, you know what? I'm going blasphemous and super surprising. I'm gonna go Undertaker, Stone Cold, HBK. Yes, I'm gonna get rid of Triple H, John Cena, and The Rock. I'm getting rid of Triple H, John Cena, and The Rock because
why we get rid of The Rock?
Because I love certain Rock matches, but fucking other Rock I was a Rock hater back in the day. I can't even lie. I've rooted against The Rock so hard for a long time. Don't get me wrong, there was a period of time where I was a Rock fan. I'm still a Rock fan overall, but
mine gotta be Cena, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels simply because listen, Stone Cold versus The Rock at WrestleMania 17 is my childhood. Stone Cold rivalry with The Undertaker and all the storyline behind it is my childhood. I'm not giving them three up. Just them three together, and WWE was amazing.
Man, John Cena used to drop diss tracks on people about their races. Though.
Exactly.
That's so fire.
Tori Danny Mullen, dude. Joe, who you got, Joe? Joe and Jared?
I'm not Danny Mullen.
Or you want the mic?
Tori, we got to talk about Danny Mullen.
Okay, we can have a casual conversation.
Nico and Jared.
All right, man, it's only sad because honestly, just two of these can flat out go for me, man. But it's gonna hurt my heart to do this. But I'm getting rid of Cena, Undertaker, and Shawn Michaels.
What is this Undertaker getting rid of?
I was gonna say, why would you get rid of the Undertaker in any way, shape, or form? You're smoking.
This is a pain.
Thank you for disagreeing.
No problem.
As we're having just a casual conversation, and everybody has an opinion, and we respect all.
Well, that's the wrong one.
Triple H, Stone Cold, and The Rock had the most intriguing storylines to me. Growing up, and I think that they're certified.
The Undertaker hung Big Boss Man from the middle of the ring,
and so but I will say that Stone Cold versus Undertaker, Highway to Hell match was amazing, and I got love for Shawn Michaels. I love Shawn Michaels. I hate that he has to go, but if I had to keep three people, Triple H, Stone Cold, and The Rock were the Attitude Era, and they're the MVPs.
Heartbreak Kid, James, the Heartbreak Kid.
Yeah, buddy.
She said, Taker.
Yeah, Taker gotta go.
Yeah.
All he does is walk around slowly in the ring, slap your
Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker at WrestleMania 25 is one of the greatest wrestling matches ever, nigga. What are you talking about?
Bro, you didn't get rid of Shawn Michaels.
I didn't get rid of Shawn Michaels. I said Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, and Stone Cold.
Is Undertaker really a wrestler? All he does is spin around.
Bro, you're smoking. You are fucking tripping. What the fuck are you even saying?
Gerald, you're three.
What the fuck?
It's a tall nigga balancing on the ropes.
Undertaker versus Yokozuna, nigga.
Gerald, before Tori argues for an hour, you gotta go, Gerald. Go for Tori will argue for an hour.
Nokozuna.
R.I.P. Yokozuna. He fucked you up, Joe. Yokozuna beat your ass, son. You couldn't take a Bon drop.
Stop summoning dead niggas to come fight me.
Gerald.
I'm picking the top three. They can stay the bottom three.
You got rid of Stone Cold?
Yeah. Hey.
I chose Rock over Stone, even though I recognize Stone was more pivotal than Rock.
Hey, never forget, he got a whole year off not wrestling, was still on TV though while he was injured. That's some gangster shit. That's why
drove a four-wheeler the whole time.
Hey, exactly. This nigga drove a four-wheeler while he couldn't wrestle and just terrorized niggas. It was magic. That's why I can't get rid of Stone Cold. Think about him whooping Booker T's ass in the grocery store, bruh.
By the way, the one reason I always got to keep Stone Cold and The Rock is because that one time when the loudest pop in history is when The Rock versus Mankind and Stone Cold broke the sound barrier.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I feel better that Joe was the only nigga that got rid of the Undertaker. I'm confident in everybody else's wrestling taste still. Monte, who are you getting rid of? Let's see.
I mean, I'm not getting rid of Taker. Taker's my favorite.
Okay, there we go. Me and Monte can agree on that. It's good to see.
As much as I love The Rock, Stone Cold, I love Undertaker. Like
Undertaker is the best.
I can't get rid of Taker. And I'm mostly stuck between because I'm keeping Austin. I can't get rid of Austin either.
Does Monte have the same list as me almost?
No, I'm stuck between Shawn Michaels and The Rock. I'm really stuck between the two of them because
keep Shawn Michaels and just be on my side for once, Monte. It'll be one of the rare times we agree.
Because The Rock, I feel like got oversaturated by him coming back. If he didn't come back as much, I would have to pick him over Shawn, but
we still need him to come back one more time, though.
I think I'm gonna let go of The Rock only because I've gotten so much of my feel of him. And Shawn, I love Shawn every moment he was in.
Go watch a Fast and the Furious movie. You can get your Rock fix there. Let's go. Me and Monte had the same list. It's a miracle, folks.
But let's go another different route. Like I said, I'm only gonna pick on the for wrestling once. I'm only gonna do that.
Thank God.
Shout out to the Blurred Cartel. Make sure y'all go subscribe, look at the page because they have some wonderful debatable things on here as well. So we'll give
my God
one of these from them and from the Blurred Cartel themselves. They asked what is the funniest movie shown here. You have Pootie Tang Life next Friday. Remember, this is next Friday, the second one. Scary Movie,
the one with the Mexican
White Chicks, and How High.
I'm gonna go Life for me. I
have to go How High.
Joe?
What you mean?
Nigga, you go. Don't volunteer me, nigga.
We're going to the line, Joe.
Shit. Joe. No, nigga, I'm looking. No. You go.
I only picked How High because I hope that is how I finish my life when I die. I'm going to leave my friends with express orders to take my cremated ashes and try and grow them in a pot plant. Most definitely.
I'm a pick Life.
Y'all,
I've never seen How High.
What? Gerald, you got to change that. Don't watch How High 2. That's a travesty. The original How High, one of the funniest movies ever.
I've never been high, so I had no reason to watch it.
Well, this will give you a decent approximation of what it's like.
Right. Next Friday or How High? I did not think people love Next Friday as much.
Next Friday was hilarious, bruh. The Joker brothers, Baby Joker, the dog Chico that had to give him the baloney.
Well, that was Friday after next, wasn't it?
No, Friday after next was when
Rental Cops.
Yeah, Christmas.
Yeah, Friday after next was the Christmas one. Next Friday.
No more locked doors.
Yeah, that's next Friday.
James, question. You ain't never been high on anything. Everybody does not need the marijuana.
Hey, if you watch any show that I'm on, you know I'm a firm proponent of marijuana.
Okay, I think I'm ready.
Like so happy.
I think I'm ready. So it came down to me for next Friday and the genius that scary movie in the franchise ended up being. It was really tough for me. And I only because the sister girl kind of messed up some of the black jokes for me. She was a little too extra black. She was extra blackety black for me, so it kind of got corny. So I'm gonna go with Mike Epps. I'm going with Indianapolis' very own Mike Epps, man, next Friday.
Wow.
Cam?
Amazing Spider Cam?
I'm going Scary Movie.
I like it.
Hey,
I like it.
Time.
I like it.
Scary Movie 1. That movie.
Solid.
Only one. Only first one.
Nice. I'm rolling with Scary Movie 1.
I love Life.
Bruh, I just want to say How High. Y'all can't forget. Benjamin Franklin came back after they hit the Liberty Bong and partied with all of the kids in the dean's office. You remember it was just such a magical movie. Remember the everybody when they threw up all over.
Your ass was high.
I was
Screw the movies. Let's go to the shows.
This is wild. Samurai
One got to go from the Blurred Cartel again.
I'll go. Out of all these shows, the only one I love this show, but Avatar can go for me.
Batman could go for
Blasphemy.
Samurai Jack can bounce.
Blasphemy.
Samurai Jack is how I grew up, so I
just get rid of Batman. What are y'all doing?
I enjoyed
I
Batman,
don't like
bro.
Batman at the
But you got to remember that Batman is where Harley Quinn was born from. It wasn't in the comic books. Harley Quinn came out 92 in the Batman animated series.
The comments are all saying Batman is gone.
Let's go for that. Shout to that.
That's okay.
Listen,
Nico Williams.
Jelly.
After like finally, like, had it not been for last year when I actually took time to like watch Avatar and then watch Korra 2 and realize the brilliance of that show, it would have been Avatar. But I hate to do this to my boy, man, but go with Jack. Back to the past, man. How about Jack?
I'm right there with him.
Yeah, get Jack up out of here.
Jack gotta go. I hate it.
Get rid of Batman. What are we doing?
Nah, bruh. Batman had bitches.
I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Batman was my least favorite part of that show, and it was still really dope to me.
Bruh, Poison Ivy, Harley.
Everybody else was so dope,
but he gotta go.
Nightwing in the later episodes.
I come in and start some niggatry.
Yeah, craziness.
Holly, it was wild. John Morant got called a bitch.
John Morant didn't get called a bitch.
Ja Hoover, Ja Wick, all that. Yeah.
Well,
you know,
Hollywood Sensei, since you're up here, can you get rid of one of these and hopefully make some
sense?
Yeah,
easily. I mean, you could tell Aang and then they could dip.
Oh,
whoa! Me and Hollywood agree way too much. far too the show.
You could tell Aang and them they could go.
I can't.
You're having Aang bounce out over fucking Jack.
I love Samurai Jack,
bro. That's crazy.
I can't get rid of Aku's pettiness. I'm
bro,
sorry.
Aku was one of the only good things about Samurai Jack, in my opinion.
Samurai Jack didn't even talk. He was just about action. I liked it. Shot that.
Listen,
John Jack out here, dog.
Bro, don't get me wrong. Like the Scotsman, I loved how they played into the racial stereotype. The nigga in the kilt with the machine gun leg. I'm here for it. That ginger was mad nasty. He was fucking shit up.
Yep.
But Jack gotta go because Batman had the bitches. Avatar's beautiful, and the Boondocks are the Boondocks.
Hey, ask Hollywood the other one, Monte. I want to see his opinion on that. The wrestling first before we get out.
Did I keep that? Let's take
he might believe it.
Oh no, I always got access to him. But you know, Hollywood Sensei, you know, they want to know your wrestling takes for this first one here, please.
3 gotta go.
3 gotta go.
I know my thoughts exactly.
Yeah,
we all had a problem.
HBK's out of here.
What?
I'm mad. That's the first choice. Like I'm mad. That's the first choice.
That's so wild to me.
HBK's out. Well, shit, you could. Yeah, DX and Cena, they gone.
Damn, DX and Cena. So he's keeping Taker, Rocky, Stone Cold.
I told you, me and Hollywood agree a lot. That's great.
Hey, me and Monte had the same answer, which blew my mind. As much as we argue about wrestling,
you know, since people apparently they felt some type of way last week that I was missing this person. So I decided to come back with my boy.
Don't do the bullshit.
Damn.
Somebody said I'd forgotten this last week. You know, I can't forget my boy Kanye. So we pulled up 4
2 gotta go.
2?
We need 2 of them gone, please.
Give me 2 out of the 2.
There's only one correct answer here.
College Dropout is gone, and so is
oh my gosh. Yeah, messed
listen,
up already.
Just because it was the first album doesn't mean it's the best one up there. Like we gotta stop this because it's the first album.
Don't mean that, but it is the best one. You know, it's fine.
I mean, the best album is My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy by.
That's a fact.
That is true to me.
We got smart people here on this show. The other one, not so much.
College Dropout, and I'm sad to say it, but Graduation, both of them.
Damn, I hate to say, I agree with Hollywood.
Stop it. Get some help.
I want to see Joe answer because this going to stress him.
Flash of Life can't save you. I'm sorry.
What's the track list? Wake Up, Mr. West.
I can't deal with it, but you know, Mr. Hicks. Let's go down south. Somebody down there. Mr. Hicks, Can you get rid of the right two? You know,
this nigga.
I agree with Hollywood, by the way. I just want y'all to know. I agree with that.
I have to forsake half of my show, so let's see if I gotta keep anybody.
I am going to get rid of both of the ones on the right.
So close, so close. He get rid of Rich Page and Fantasy. So close. Amazing Spider Cam.
Getting rid of Dark Twisted Fantasy is crazy, bro.
No, that's literally Kanye's. Like
sonically, think that shit is still. I want to feel. I don't want to say light years is a bit strong, but still ahead of certain niggas' music nowadays. Sonically, my Dark Twisted Fantasy is still.
Also, we're getting rid of college dropout and late registration. I mean, just
he banned from the show, so you know he's banned from the show. So
I'm agreeing with the Blurry Boys. It's crazy.
I did too.
I see I'm gonna have to get a whole new crew. Unico Williams did the last one.
You might see Terry.
I was gonna say Joe. I was gonna say put him up by himself. This could be an existential crisis in the making.
He might not pick. He might just leave.
Yeah.
I was gonna say if someone just exited, I would not be surprised.
Yeah, we need an answer.
They in the comments.
He finna start sweating.
Not the sweats.
I'm keeping late registration.
Okay.
Nobody's perfect.
No, ignore them. We just need you to make the other right.
I said wrong. I just said nobody's perfect. Like what?
Yeah, we know all of y'all are not perfect. You know, all of you made the wrong choice, but he has a chance. He made the right choice for one of them. What else? We need an answer.
I'm gonna TI one. I would keep.
It's hurting him so bad.
Joe, you can't get rid of my Dark Twisted Fantasy. That's
Silence.
Fucking wild.
Silence. You let him make the right choice, goddamn.
Joe.
Yeah, Daniel, I'm back at
you have definitely listened to that album in the shower.
I'm going to mute Afro Kami if he keeps on trying to influence choices.
What'd you say, Joe?
I'm keeping late registration. I'm keeping college dropout because it started it all. I wouldn't have.
Thank you so much. So it looks like we will have the Unico and Monray show next week, since I'm gonna have to replace the entire crew. But you know, it's wonderful. It's fine. You know, sometimes we
you try to mute someone for coercion, but you coerced yourself.
Kanye's best album is like telling me without telling me you listen. You know what I mean? Like
my Dark Twisted Fantasy is still in rotation in my playlist today.
I'm standing by it.
Like College Dropout doesn't even hold a candle to the first 5 songs.
Through the Wire is still slaps, bro. Don't get me wrong.
Okay, it's your opinion. Anyway, you know, let's go to. I only got
That's really fucked up, Monray. I thought we was homies, bro.
I only got 2 more. We are homies.
Runaway? We got rid of Runaway, bro.
Whoa, I was gonna say getting rid of Runaway is crazy.
But you know,
Runaway fights that whole
album. Let's get rid of some more albums. You know,
fuck!
Let's get rid of some albums today.
Y'all already about to hate on Biggie. I already know that.
Since y'all want to get rid of albums, let's get rid of albums today.
Oh, this one's easy.
All right, I'm sorry, but Biggie, Wayne, and Nas gotta go.
Biggie, Nas, and Jay-Z can bounce.
Biggie, Kendrick, Wayne.
Yeah,
I'm getting is one of the best albums ever. What are we talking
about?
I'm getting rid of Biggie, Wayne, and Nas.
Oh, we got some choice.
Biggie and Nas is automatic.
I love Illmatic.
I love Illmatic too.
I love same here.
Illmatic was probably when I was young. So the other two, Biggie was when I was young. So I ain't got like a personal connection. So they go. That's why they go easy.
Like, and I love the Carter 2, but
the Carter 2 might be one of my favorite. It is one of my favorite albums.
Kendrick and Kanye? Nah, I'm sorry.
Bruh.
Hello, James got with the hot take. Let's go.
I'm saying with James.
Biggie, Nas, and Jay-Z. Thank you. These niggas did it.
I'm gonna be with Tori on this. I'm gonna be with.
Let's go.
That's the only one he know. He said,
"Yeah, he said he knows."
Oh, he said, "Kick
somebody down."
James can't ever listen to Carter 2. We gotta get you Carter 2.
Yeah, you Carter 2. Carter 2 is a no-skip album.
Kendrick and Kanye are gone. Mr. Hicks said differently.
Yeah, James ain't gonna listen to Pimp a Butterfly. I understand that.
But Mr. Hicks said he should get rid of it though, so that's not an excuse.
Yeah, Jay-Z, Biggie, Nas gone for me.
Oh,
I agree wholeheartedly.
Well, we knew Jay-Z was gone for
you already know.
Yeah, I was going to say, damn, we know Jay-Z.
He said Jay, Nas, and Wayne is staying. Like, oh, we got
okay.
Different generation. Let's go. Shout out to what it do. Oh, y'all are wonderful. I'm gonna save this last one. I'm gonna shout out to another Blur Cartel.
I was gonna go.
I gotta show the Blur.
Joe didn't go. Come on, Joe didn't go.
You can't didn't go.
I mean, I've been being quiet, man. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to be professional and just let everybody.
He wants to be professional.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
I see we gotta get back in our one guy goes and three guy goes bad. We haven't posted.
I'm gonna have to cook some of them Johns up this week.
This is crazy, but man, I hate to say this. This is why. I mean, I'm sorry, but Nas is the easiest one to get rid of on this list. Even though I love it, we need to set that precedent. I love Nas, but Nas will be the first one to go for me. I gotta have Carter 2.
It's amazing.
Then I gotta have my Twisted Dark Beautiful Fantasy.
James,
and that's where it gets hard for me.
James, you wrong for that.
Because I really want it. Because Ready to Die is like literally one of my favorite albums of all time.
You're gonna be doing that.
Or the Pimp a Butterfly. You don't want to get rid of. I guess. Damn. I guess I gotta keep Wayne, Kanye. I gotta keep Biggie. I'm sorry.
Damn, getting rid of To Pimp a Butterfly is.
Don't worry, Tor. We gonna be all right.
Yeah.
I mean, I only get to choose 3.
I'll be all right because I'm getting rid of the whole.
I think it's kind of wild that I just axed out it. I love East Coast hip hop, by the way. I know it may not seem like it from my choice selection. I do love East Coast rap, though. I just want to say that.
I'm getting rid of the whole bottom row. Mine's relatively easy.
So.
Beautiful. You getting rid of beautiful Dark Twisted Ass?
Yep.
That's
it. Hey man, good opinion, man. What? Just move on from this shit, man.
Yo, why are we getting rid of some of the best albums?
I was going to say, why are we getting rid of some of the best albums?
Because Negroes. That's why.
This is what we do.
You can get rid of 3. Keep 3.
I'm afraid to hand y'all the aux. I'm just saying.
Keep all 3 of these shows, please.
Only keep 3. Only 3.
This is easy for me. I'm keeping.
I know the Blur Boys. They made this, so it should be easy for them.
I'm keeping Teen Titan. You know what I mean? The Ed Boys and Courage.
I got Courage and the Ed Boys and Samurai Jack.
I'm going Teen Titans, Courage, and Billy and Mandy.
Ugh. It's Ed, Courage, and Codename Kiss Next Door. But
I got the same as Monte.
I will give them.
Let's get a good answer. Teen Titans, PPG. I don't know why people not picking Powerpuff Girls.
Cam was made out of everything nice.
You can tell.
Let's get Courage in there also.
Courage has been the constant.
Keeping that Ed Boys is crazy.
I know, right? He wants to keep some powerful girls.
I can keep one dumb motherfucker, not 3 dumb motherfuckers.
See, I went
Thank you. You're killing me. Oh,
the more dumb motherfuckers there is, the better.
Oh, James, you gotta get on the cartoon binge, man. You gotta get on the cartoon binge.
I'm gonna go with.
I'm okay if I'm the only person that picks Billy and Mandy.
I'm going with Teen Titans because it got way better towards the end. It got like real.
It did.
Adventure Time. It taught me a whole bunch.
Oh, I didn't even see Adventure Time.
At my grown ass age, that show taught me a lot of lessons, and it had really good songs. And then this is where it gets tough for me. I'm trying to figure out between Dexter and Powerpuff Girls and Courage the Cowardly Dog, actually. So I'm gonna go with the OG. I'm gonna go with Dexter. So just give me that first left hand side. That column.
Yo, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And
Dexter wasn't
violation.
Dexter.
That's what I like to see.
I'm switching out Courage for Adventure Time.
Dexter had like other stuff going on.
Except maybe like Gary the Rat.
It's the Cartoon Network edition, James. This ain't the Nickelodeon.
James said it's the only one he know.
I was gonna say Nickelodeon should be a different one.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be different. I'm gonna go with my last one. Like I said, we ain't gonna extend nobody too long. So this one's gonna be simple. You just choose your house, please. I just need a little house today.
Oh.
Just choose your house. I just need you to choose your house. It's relatively simple. Just choose. Just choose your house.
Jay-Z, Kanye, and Wayne.
I'm going with that too because Kanye and Wayne. Even what up? This is just, they living together. I'm living with them. We about to hey, if you just talking about just rappers who we just want as our top 3, but you said choose your house, like, do I have to live with Kanye?
I'm definitely living with Kanye because I'm gonna blow up on the internet for real. Living with Kanye is next level.
So I got 2 of them for the second house of Jay-Z.
Oh yeah. But if I live with him, it's Kendrick Lamar under 3,000 B because I feel like it'd be
I'm
fun.
definitely gonna borrow money from Jay-Z.
I think Mr. Hicks said house number 3.
I'm for house 2. I'm for house 2.
Yeah, me and Wayne can skateboard together.
I'll take house 2.
I'm taking the house at the bottom just because I feel like that one would probably mesh the best. I'm not sure about Biggie, but I just kind of also feel like, I'm an intellectual guy. I like to think and talk and have deep conversations.
This nigga.
Excuse me, I'm going. Kendrick Lamar, and Andre 3000. I just kind of feel like
James, wow.
That's a separate houses.
I just kind of feel like I feel like Biggie would feel like the outcast in our house. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like Kendrick Lamar, Andre 3000, I would love to just hang out and talk to them.
And he's delegating the house now.
He's got a point. That second house
they won't even talk to each other at that point. Like, none of these niggas gonna talk to each other because they all 3 different niggas, and then just house 1. I
don't want to live with Eminem.
I don't want to live.
I don't want to live with him.
No, I might write a rap about you, Tor.
I just feel like in the first 2 houses at the top, there's not any chemistry whatsoever. Like none of these.
What? Jay-Z ain't got songs. A lot of songs together.
I was saying them 3 niggas got songs together.
A lot of songs.
Excuse me, I'm gonna let you go. The first 2 houses at the top, I just feel like none of those. It would just not be fun. I feel like I'm gonna have my room and just everybody's gonna be in their room because nobody's like there's no chemistry. But I think that bottom row, there might
the three in the bottom house ain't never probably been in the same room together. At least we know
Biggie ain't been in the room with them 2
I was gonna say we know Biggie ain't been in there. Maybe
okay.
Andre and Kendrick Lamar have definitely probably spoken or met. But
we're talking about living. Wayne gonna tell me he don't see racism, and Kanye gonna yell about the Jewish people, and I'm like, no, please don't do this. And they gonna be, and then Jay-Z just gonna be like trying to ignore everybody and hide.
Jay-Z's never gonna be there. Wayne's never gonna be there.
Wayne would just be in the bubble noting that we can't cut on TV because Wayne don't like.
I was gonna say we're gonna build a half pipe. Wayne's gonna be there.
Wayne, you never eat fast food though. Always a chef.
Always a chef.
Come on, man.
Always a chef.
We're gonna talk
chocolate cake and shit, bro.
Man, we gotta this shit here, man.
The Megan Spider Cam, did you choose your house?
I got Jay, Kanye, Wayne. You know, they don't get you rich real quick. You
exactly.
You could take the dinner with Jay. You could take the dinner with
Kanye. Here the dinner go again.
I refuse.
Here the dinner go again.
Wayne gonna teach Cam how to believe racism don't exist. Let's go.
I'm smoking big kush with Lil Wayne. Y'all already know we get stoned as shit.
Is Jay-Z not taking offense to the fact that Wayne said that he's better? No offense.
Jay-Z,
I'm pretty sure Jay-Z probably say
I'm pretty sure Lil Wayne's right too.
I agree.
I didn't say he was wrong, but I mean, you don't think Jay-Z?
Jay-Z.
He's not right, but
he should take offense. Like any rapper, if you're a rapper, you should think you're that nigga. I think
if you in the top 5 of all time.
Blueface should never ever say.
Hey, Blueface stole Almighty Suspect's whole shit and got rich with it somehow. But that shit is highway robbery.
If you're top 5 all time, you should think you're the best. I don't really care.
Well, Blueface is nowhere near the top 5.
Blueface, baby.
Yeah,
It was, but I'm saying if all the rappers were supposed to say, "Hey, man, who is
Only
Jay-Z?"
like top 10, 20 can say that.
We're gonna leave
Top
that
20
out of this, but otherwise, this has been another episode of Make It Make Sense. Full crew on the line. Shout out to everybody here. I'm glad they were able to join. Let's go from the bottom to the top. Mr. Higgs, official enemy of Ja Morant from this moment forward. Where can they find you?
I'll be hiding from Ja Morant for the rest of my life. Don't look at me. Don't try to do nothing. I ain't got no social media. I'm dead.
No, that's his own opinion. I got nothing to do with that. David Stern was right.
You don't want no Josh Smoke. What they say? You don't want no Josh Smoke. That's his opinion. John, got nothing to do with what they said.
Hey, y'all taking that John Wick seriously, huh?
David Stern was right.
That nigga come after me, he getting blown down.
David Stern was right. Shout out to your high school, everybody rep. You know what I mean? You can find me over on 99 Media, 99_LMA. A bunch of different places. You're gonna see me grinding. We're gonna get to it. I appreciate y'all. Movie night in the Discord. Monte can put it in the in the chat. He got the link somewhere if y'all want to drop by. We watching House Party.
The new one?
Yep.
Jesus.
Not the good one. Unico Williams.
We're trying to grow as a family, get better as a group.
You finally can get your complete thought out.
Nigga, I'm getting high and going to bed.
The answer is still no. It's your boy Unico Williams. Mr. Can we get a complete thought out before somebody pops in? Can we get a complete thought out? You can catch me at UnicoWilliams.com. You can go to you can watch Do You Hear Me with Unico Williams, where I can get my complete thoughts out uninterrupted.
Oh, okay. So Afrocomedy 765, Mr. Purveyor, Perversion. Where can they find you?
You already know, Afro Comedy 765 on everything. Of course, you can catch me on Overall 99 Media, being an Overall 99 scumbag. Casual conversations every Wednesday. Just a Fan Wrestling on Fridays. Catch me cutting off Joe's thoughts.
Big no.
And of course, Hollywood Sensei, aka the lawyer of one of the toughest cases for the current moment. Where can they find you?
Definitely, it's your boy Hollywood Sensei, aka Ja Morant's lawyer. You know what I mean? But you can find me anywhere the Blur Cartel is, GDC Mafia, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, Spotify, Music, Google Podcast, and also Hollywood_Sensei 215 on all social media platforms.
And finally, we do have the villain of the Blur Cartel, aka the Amazing Spider Cam.
You seem like I'm like Norman Osborn or something. But I'll take it.
I mean, Cyclops over Wolverine is a pretty evil take, so
That is wild.
That's the legit take. I mean,
it's different.
Amazing Spider Cam, AK, Mr. AK, put your mom in fit for follow the Blur Cartel everywhere, Facebook, IG, YouTube, Twitter, Spotify, TikTok, Twitch. We're everywhere. Plain and simple. It's not that hard.
Hey, I just asked Hollywood this.
Yes, sir.
I just want to say, or the panel rather. I just want to say, the only person that should be using stress in any type of situations at this point is you, the lawyer, because what stress does Ja Morant have? Why would you come out with? Why would you put that in a statement? I'm dealing with stress, y'all. So I got to be a gangster to get it up. All right, I'm done.
When he said stress, he meant bad weed.
We're diligently working on, Ja's rehabilitation. You know what I mean? We got him a counselor. He's a therapist. You know what I mean?
What are y'all looking into? I know that's private, but what are y'all looking into?
We're talking to the NBA right now, letting them know that wasn't really a gun. That was a lighter. You know
let's go.
A gun lighter.
Makes sense.
Novelty.
We're talking to Adam Silver right now. You know what I mean? So, Ja will be back. You know what I mean?
Who is he getting mentored by? Does he have a mentor? A reputable mentor?
We're gonna bring in AI. You know what I mean, to talk to him.
Ooh, sickest cornrows in the league.
No further questions.
Get Dylan Brooks and Desmond Bain away from him. Get them hoodlums away from him.
Yeah, get Dylan Brooks away. Period. Oh my goodness.
They want him to get his teammates away from him.
So I don't
Dylan
know.
Brooks is a menace.
But we appreciate y'all for joining in. We're not gonna let them continue this random slander of the Grizzlies lineup. We appreciate y'all for joining. We out. Peace.